I appreciate you all. Thank you so much for the insightful conversation. We would like to open the floor for one or two questions from the audience. Just two questions, please, from the audience. Thank you.
The first question, or would I say, the moderator requested for some questions from the floor. And the first speaker tried to remind us how River State used to be in the good old days, when the number of persons staying or living in Port Harcourt were few compared to the millions that we have today. And the second person was also looking at issues of energy, development of new cities. Concentration should not be just in Port Harcourt, Obiakpo, and maybe Eleme or those other local governments that are close to the city. And our only woman is fighting for the right of gender equality. Is honestly very lively and highly educated. But let me put the record very straight. We started something today. It is something that we are going to build on. If you had listened very well to Mr. Davis, he did mention that our concentration today is no longer at the center of Port Harcourt, but building and developing new cities. And let me say it here, that one of the reasons why we are spending over 225 billion to develop or to build the Trans-Calabari Road is to take development to those areas. So when we talk about the concentration of developing only these areas, I think there's a question that the moderator put, what are the three things? One area, not just the ring road, that's going to bring development. The Trans-Calabari Road is extending development to the riverine. And we already have something on ground. What is that? We're taking development down to the industrial hub of gas and oil, so we're already on it. So I want to assure our people, this first part of discussion, we're going to go to the aspect of agriculture. There are, in fact, all these things are grouped. So when we go to the aspect of agriculture, come up with your questions, and it's going to be taken. But what we're discussing now is infrastructural development and security. How do they go together? So what are they saying here? We need better road connectivity. We need light in the city to reduce crime and to make accessibility to any point easy. So let me thank you. Your questions or your areas of concern as we progress will be adequately addressed. But at this point, let's commend the panelists. They've done well. In fact, the policeman admitted that the government has been giving them all the necessary support. So it's a tap on our back. So we'll do more. We have also noted, which is going to be part of the final take-home, issues of security, advancement, improving on what we're already doing, areas of cyber crime, data protection, and all those things. Those things we are going to cover all of them. So let me thank all of you, including the estate manager. Estate manager, when you were giving your analysis, I was a bit worried. I was worried because I've been in Port Harcourt for so many years. I know those days in the early, between 1999, 1993. 1999 and 2003. In River State, all houses in GRA were all occupied because the activities of oil producing or the IOCs were really, really strong in the state. We got to a point where we started having issues of militancy, kidnaps, and all those things. Whether you want to call it whatever, some of them can be seen and addressed as deliberate attempt to demarket the state at that time. It affected the business interests of our state. Most companies at that time pulled out from the state to Lagos, Warri, and other places. It affected virtually the estate industry. So those are the problems we had at that time. And that, I can tell you, affected the cost of property, the rent, and other things. What are we doing today? We're doing what we should have done 10 years, 15 years ago. Reassuring these people River State is safe. River State has all the potentials. So therefore, come back. That's your business. You enjoy tax holiday. We will give you protection. The judiciary system is organized. Because as a businessman, the most important thing that you have in your mind when you're coming to invest, if I have dispute, am I going to get justice? If I'm going to get this justice, how long is it going to take? And I can assure you today, our judiciary system is up to date. So if you have all those assurances, what else? We are not just starting. And I believe that by the time we do this in the next 6 months, after getting all the reports and come out with getting all the data and come out with a report, no. River State will not be where it is today. So let me thank you. And assure you of my support, even while I will be leaving you to continue with the section. Thank you, and may God bless you.
And I'm the Rivers State Chapter Director for Women in Energy and Gas. So